I said, I was a horrible mother. Horrible. I was a great father.
Ooh, hold on. No, we gotta unpack that.
Y'all know I love
We
me some
gotta unpack
Iyanla.
that. Meaning,
I
meaning
was
what?
a
Love me some
horrible
Iyanla.
mother, meaning when my kids were growing up, I didn't know what mothering was. I didn't understand it. So, and because the father wasn't in the home
Right.
in a positive way, I did the providing, I did the protecting, I did the guiding, and I didn't do the nourishing, the nurturing, the affirming. I didn't do that. I didn't have time. I had 3 kids and a job
Right.
and a crazy man. So I had to protect them. I had to provide for them. I had to get the rent paid. I had to make sure that they had structure and system, the things that the father would have done had he been there. I had to do. So I didn't have time to wipe boo-boos and bake cookies and tell you how cute you are and how much I love you. Come on, let's get this done. We got to go. That's daddy. Come, baby. Let me tell you what we're going to do today. That's mommy. I didn't get a time to do that. Please. Like I said,
Ooh, y'all know I loves me some Iyanla. Love me some Iyanla. I want Iyanla to fix my life too. I want her to hug me like she did Jonathan Majors. Ooh. Hey, let me quit being goofy. But yeah, I've seen that situation before. Not personally, but not like I grew up under that. But I've seen that situation before. Being a man that has come into some women's life who, previously had kids, especially sons, like I've witnessed where, sometimes they feel like they have to be overly tough or overly masculine, and they have to be extra to try to, be harder to bring some form of structure to those young men. And it usually don't work out like that. Like, it usually creates a barrier and a bitterness in some little boys. Just for me looking and me coming in as a man and having to let a woman know, baby, you can fall back. I'll do this. I'll assert that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a care what you say. It's hard to imitate the opposite sex. You cannot bring what that other person brings to the table. You can bring a little bit, you can try, but it don't always work out like that. And I'm speaking from experience. My son, 17 years old. He's a senior this year. He's been with me since he was 1. And as a man, I'm not a great nurturer. I'm not a great nurturer. It was times he was sick and I was like, man, you'll be all right. Stop all that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I give him some medicine, man. Just go lay down, man. Quit talking to me. Go lay down. I remember one time specifically, my son had a stomach virus and he was crying. It hurt. My stomach hurt, Dad. Hey, man, quit being so soft, man. Lay down. If you go to sleep, it wouldn't hurt. Man, I caught that stomach virus. I was rolling over. I was like, is this what he was feeling? Lord, help me, please. I know I just went off on a little thing, but yeah, I completely understand what Iyanla is saying. She was so busy working and, she had a lot going on and she was trying to overcompensate for so much. She didn't take time to think to herself that I have to be a nurturer. I have to be soft. Like, I can be soft. I can be in my soft energy with my children, to kind of speak to them in a way that a mother speaks to their children. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be hard all the time. That's why I brought up my experience with my son, because as a man, like, I know how to deal with another man when he's sick or he's hurt. Not saying that I don't have any nurturing energy in me. It's just not the same as a woman, as a mother. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times these women, especially in our community, they see how young boys are, how men are, and they try to overcompensate for that. Even with daughters, like it creates a hardness too when you frustrated and you have to do it all on your own. So I get it, I understand it. But I'm glad that Iyanla was cognizant enough to catch herself and realize that she was doing that, or she maybe wasn't the best, mother to her children. She was a hybrid. She was a chimera. That's really what she was. The best thing I can say do most times is to have somebody else who brings their energy help out. If you have an uncle, brother, cousin, homeboy, if you meet a man who's just so happen to be that guy, you know what I'm saying? Same thing for men. When you meet a woman, that you trust to nurture your kids, like you would hope that a woman would come in and be able to love your kids like you love your kids, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? If you can be that person for their kids. I know I do. Listen, if it's under my roof, if it's up under me, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to handle my business. That's me. You know, but I know it's certain aspects and things that I don't bring as a man. I can try to emulate it, but I just can't do it. And as a woman, sometimes, a lot of times, it goes that very same way. I know everybody like to say, I'm the mama and the daddy too. That don't make no damn sense. No, you're not. You the mammy. Best thing you can do is be a damn good mama. Junior.